Hello everyone, welcome back to more Quick Draft Strixhaven. We are playing Quick Draft Strixhaven. There you go. That's all you need to know. How was the last run was decent, right? 4 wins? 5? I don't remember. Not embarrassing anyway, but I've seen this card a number of times. I believe it is a pretty solid card. Elite Spellbinder. Yeah, it's a 3-mana 3/1 flyer that has the effect of making it difficult for opponent to play a card. Cool. Compulsive Research, 3 mana. Okay. So it's a pretty good. I mean, it's like draw 2, but usually better, occasionally a bit worse. Better because you get to look at 3 cards and then throw one away, and usually you have lands you don't want. So this would be fine. I'm thinking. I mean, 3 mana draw 2 is that's the normal cost for draw 2. I think this is probably playable, but probably not as good as the Spellbinder, I suspect. Solve the equation. Not really. I mean, it's a tutor, but I'd be happy to run it in red blue probably, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to first pick it. Environmental Sciences perfectly fine. Pledge Mage perfectly fine. Dina, I believe, also perfectly fine, but I'm looking at the Spellbinder here probably. I'll check the draft guide, but that's my expectation of what it will say. Yeah, Spellbinder is 76th best, it says. A great first pick. Compulsive Research is a good card. And Dina is 116th. So indeed, Spellbinder is the top pick. I should remember what was in that pack. My eyes are closed now. I'm trying to remember what was in that before I passed it. Compulsive Research and Dina were kind of the top cards that Lefty might be excited to get. So black, green, or blue, mainly. Okay. Just trying to think about what signals I'm sending. That's all. Defiant Strike, a mediocre white card, a 1-drop that sometimes can be nice. I do. This does exile things, so Lorehold Apprentice. It's a 2-mana 2/2 with a pretty weak effect, but 2-mana 2/2s are nice if you're playing an aggro deck. And the Campus is okay, but not something I'm excited to take right now. I mean, I think Mage Hunter's Onslaught is probably the strongest card on offer here. It can't be Stonebinder's Familiar, can it? That card is not that good. Yeah, correct. And Lorehold Apprentice is also not amazing. I mean, the Silver Quill Pledge Mage is playable, and I have white already. But it's not that great. This card made me mad twice, so it is a thing I could consider. But I don't think I need it right now. Varian Books is okay. I think we just take Mage Hunter's Onslaught, right? There's no way Defiant Strike is that great. Yeah. Alright, give me the Onslaught. What signals are we giving Lefty when we do this? Also, actually, it should be noted, the Tome Shredder is pretty okay, I think. Well, no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, the Onslaught, far and away the best card here. Lefty might get the impression that... I don't know. There's not a lot of information you can get from this pack, actually. Okay. I have no idea what this will make Lefty do. Negate? I think that's a pretty solid counterspell. Star Pupil's okay. Not something you're like dying to draft or anything, but fine. I see Pilgrim of the Ages played somewhat often, but I don't think it's anything to write home about. There's Plumb the Forbidden, but I think Negate is the best pick here. Nope, it's a bad card. Alright. Well, sometimes playable. It's not something you're excited to pick. That's a little surprising to me. Star People rated even worse, but like they're both in the same area. It says Plumb the Forbidden, huh? I mean, obviously it prefers to be in black-green by like a lot, but I'm not in white yet, really. And there's a fair amount of black-green support in this pack, so I might wheel Pest Summoning, for example, which would be nice for Plumb the Forbidden. Notably no red in this pack. Well, this doesn't count, it's just a bad card. So righty might be taking the red cards. Which is too bad, because that's the one color that black and white both partner with in this set. But not a big deal. I'm not committed to either of those colors. I think I'll just take Plumb the Forbidden. Right? I mean, there's no way Pilgrim's that great. Oh, actually it is? Really? Just because it draws you a land, huh? Okay, well, fair enough. It's not, like, amazing, but it's good, apparently. Explains why I keep seeing people play it, and then being like, oh, what a weird card. Why are they playing that? It's just a good card, apparently. I mean, Test of Talents is okay. Decisive Denial? A pretty good Silver Quill card, I think. It's nice, not Silver Quill, Quandrix card. It's nice and flexible. I don't know that I want to search for Quandrix. Yeah, Decisive Denial is pretty strong. Have we been seeing a lot of like blue-green coming from the right? Should I consider switching out of these colors? I mean, I could. But there hasn't been that much amazing stuff coming through. And I could just take a Silver Quill Campus and go black-white again. I think we'll do that for now. There does seem to be some pretty good blue stuff coming by, huh? I'm gonna stay with white for now. Novice Dissector? No, give me the Shield Mage. Okay, I'm just playing black-white again, I guess. I always seem to wind up doing. I don't do it on purpose. Soothsayer Adept, I guess, is the best here. Well, okay, this is just like a card that you know, could do something. We got back the Shredder and the Stonebinder's Familiar, and I don't really want either of them. Duress? I think that's actually a pretty good card. Well, I don't know. It's okay. What's Ingenious Mastery? Well, I've had this before, right? Pretty fun card in blue. I don't know if it's good. How good is it? It's okay. A solid playable. But I think Duress... Well, it's not a very good card. Maybe I'll just take a Shield Mage. Or just Stonerise Spirit. I mean, I have actually, you know, I've seen a fair bit of red-blue go by. I could try to play that. I haven't picked much of it yet. I don't know. I'm not good enough to do that. There's a Dusk Mage here as well, I guess. I only have one card that adds counters yet, but presumably if we stay in black-white, we'll wind up with more. I think the Shield Mage might just be a little slow. I'm going to take the Dusk Mage. Well, I don't know. Why don't I just take the 2-mana card if I'm worried about things being too slow? It would be nice to curve out. Mana Tithe. I don't really want to run green. I think Owl and Shield Mage and Crushing Disappointment are probably both better than Mana Tithe. And Leech Fanatic I don't really want. Crushing Disappointment. They're both quite slow. A 5-mana card or a 4-mana that doesn't even do anything. I mean, obviously drawing is great, but it doesn't do anything at the moment. If you're losing, this is not the card that's going to help you get out of it. Well, I guess it could. I'm just going to take another Shield Mage. You're never sad to run them, I think. More removal. Oh, Flunk is actually maybe even better. Right? I'm not sure, though. It is, yes. Not by a lot. There is also some chance maybe Mage Hunter's Onslaught could wheel. Maybe nobody wants to run double black. I don't think that's likely. But we can always pick up Inkling Summoning next go through. Well, probably not. Someone will take that, right? Another Mage Hunter's Onslaught, I think, is better than a Silver Quill Campus, which, who knows, might come back. Do I need a 2-drop, or do I want this, possible win condition? I'm worried my deck is a little bit heavy right now, but I guess I don't have any proactive 4-drops. Okay. I think the Poet is nominally a better card, but this just is what I want right now. Silver Quill Apprentice, it's a 2-mana 2/2. That's pretty cool, I think. Umbral Juke is also fine. Yeah, they're in the same rough category of goodness. But I want some 2-drops. Well, do I? It might be better to just have more removal. Nah, I'll take the Apprentice. The Inkcaster, yes. This has helped me in some games for sure. Agonizing Remorse, not very good, I think. It's a more expensive but more flexible Duress. It's a proactive 2-drop, that's for sure. But if you draw it on turn 10, it's pretty horrible. Or yeah, that's about turn 10 is when it's definitely horrible. Another Spectre or another Shield Mage. I think I'll take the Shield Mage. I guess I should consult my curve more than anything. I have so many of them. So much, like, on 5. It might be better to just take this. Yeah, okay. There's another shield mage. Would I rather have a dusk mage instead? I think I would. I just have so many 5s. I mean, I know it's not that many, but it's like, it's a lot. We got back Crushing Disappointment. That's fine. Expel is probably good. I do not care. Let's get some alternate art opt. I guess I should have taken the red-blue card. I do have the Prismari lands. Necrotic Fumes is okay. Village Rites can be good. Most of this I don't want, really. Necrotic Fumes, like, I don't have a lot of tokens, which is what you would want for that card. I'll take a Village Rites. Useful when a creature's gonna die anyway. It draws you 2 cards. Sure. What the heck? Okay, this is not playable in Limited. Really? It actually says it's a solid playable. Are you kidding me? Who pays 7 mana to, like, draw some cards? That's wild. I mean, maybe I don't respect Pillar Drop Rescuer enough, but I just don't respect it. So I'm taking a Silver Quill Apprentice instead. Juke is nice. Guiding Voice is fine. Environmental Sciences, Unwilling Ingredient. There's a lot here that I want. Probably should take a Juke. Do I have any learns yet? No. So it makes lessons a bit weaker. I'm not that likely to pick things up that affect them. I do have, I think, 1 lesson I want somewhere, Annihilation, so I could take Guiding Voice, but it's not that amazing. I think I'll just take another Juke. Seeming Defiance is fine. Really nothing else appeals. Professor's Warning is okay. This is a 5 mana. I mean, it's a double black, so it's a little hard to run when you're black-white. Sometimes we might have the wrong colors for it. But it is like 5 mana, so by that time, hopefully you have 2 black, so it's not that big of an issue. Just more like I don't really want it, I guess. I think Unwilling Ingredient is the pickup here, or maybe it's just Professor's Warning. They're both okay, cheap cards that can do something. What do I have that puts counters on things? Not actually that much, right? I have the Promising Dusk Mage that wants counters. I have Exhilarating Elocution, and the Inkcaster also wants counters. I should probably take Professor's Warning. There's a lot of like stuff that wants counters. Okay. Eye Twitch might be okay. Dusk Mage also fine. But it would be nice to have one thing that can learn and also some cheap stuff. Dusk Mage. Another Annihilation is probably not that good. I'll just take another Unwilling Ingredient. You can take another Expel or an Introduction to Prophecy. I think those are both fine. Defend the Campus. My curve isn't really so low that I'm dying to play that, but it is okay removal as well sometimes. It's so expensive. Let's think about what we're cutting for now. How do I can't push the button to make... Okay, I guess not. So we have kind of 26 playables, so we can play most of these cards, but not all of them. Sunrise Spirit didn't really wind up doing anything. It's a 2-drop, but its effect is not going to do much almost all the time because most of the creatures I care about fly anyway. Elocution, I guess I have a fair number of 1s and 2s, so I might have a large number of creatures. And I have stuff that wants counters, so I probably should keep it. How much removal do I have? Probably I'm not cutting any of it, but let's just count it up. Flunk is 1. Spell is 2. Juke is sort of 3. 2 of these is 5-ish. So 5-ish removal cards. Like, would it be a disaster to take an Expel? I don't think it would. I don't think I need 2 Spectre of the Fens. I might not even really want... Well, I don't know. I probably do want some. Even Defiance is not really all that great. Okay. And given that, now what do I want to pick here? They're both basically the same card, I guess. I'll take Expel. Not much coming back, huh? Ageless Guardian, I don't really want to play it. Okay, so we just have to cut 1 card, and I guess that card might be the Expel we just took? I'm not sure. Let's look at our curve. I have a lot on 3. But that's sort of fine. Yeah, I'll cut the Expel. Have a moderate amount of top end, but it's not crazy top heavy. Is this a good deck? I don't know, it feels worse than the Silver Quill I've played recently. How would I describe this deck? Unwilling. I'm not willing to play this deck. There you go. First opponent, here we come. How does this deck win? I don't know. Like, play creatures? It's kind of like a mid-range, try to play creatures, remove creatures, hit the opponent in the face. We're not going to win by excessive value. Rarely will we win with our one Spectre of the Fens. Probably. Oh, is this like... It's going to fail to match me, and then it'll match and say draw or something. I'm just going to rejoin the queue. I don't believe it when it says I'm still waiting. Alright, tell you what, I'm just going to pause the video until we get a match. Nope, never mind, here we are. Did it make like water noises when we matched for some reason? This is actually, I mean, I don't have any 2-drops, but I'm kind of happy with Pilgrim of the Ages. Like, it, okay, it just... This deck has only 3-drops is what this hand is telling me. Like, this is a way to get more mana sort of reliably, which is nice. Green, black, okay. We clearly open with the Spellbinder. Oh. Okay. I don't think I care that much about drawing lands, and I do like 2/3s. So I already have a way to draw more land, right? Okay, so opponent can easily get to 4 mana. What the hell? Don't play that, please. I guess I just attack? They'll trade, but that's okay with me. And they might be afraid of a combat trick. Probably not. Okay, they let it in. That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say I assume you block, but actually, or attack, but you probably want to hold it so I don't hit you with the 2-drop, right? So I would love to empty my hand before they can hit go blank again. Oh, whoops. I forgot they have Snakeskin Ritual. That was just bad. Easily a game-losing play there. That doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to lose, or that I would have won if I hadn't done it necessarily, but a play that is definitely bad enough to be the one that causes you to lose the game. Well, maybe I'll just draw Expel and it'll all be fine. I think you don't attack, right? Yeah, you wouldn't be doing all this main phase if you were... or pre-combat if you were attacking. And also, I think attacking is generally not good with this board. fine. Wait, how did they... Oh, they got... No, how did they reveal that card? Oh, they learned by playing Field Trip. Got it. I'm definitely not playing out any more planes than I have to because I want to be ready and, well... I'm thinking about Go Blank, which they can get to with this, although I don't know that they will. And I guess in some sense, like, I don't want cards in hand. Okay, they picked Field Trip. That's fine. Still no attacks, right? Eye Twitch... I mean, it draws me Annihilation, doesn't it? I don't know if that's good. No, I took a lesson. What was it? I thought it was Annihilation, but I don't... Yeah, there it is. That's probably a good card. I know they can block this, but they'd have to trade their 2-1, so... Give them the damage while I can. Okay. What are you gonna annihilate? My Shield Mage? Oh, when did this come back? It's a new one. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. But, okay, I mean, they played it for mediocre value. Like, they got a card, but it cost them a card. They got my planes, but that didn't really count because it doesn't do anything. I don't feel too bad about it. Expel is nice, I think. Just 18 more turns of this and the game is locked up. Oh my gosh. That's fine. They're gonna want to attack with it, and I have well, it's not fine, is it? Oh, it's Exile! Yeah, it is fine. They won't get to put it back into their library. I don't get to attack anymore, though. That's very clear. I don't need another Shield Mage right now. And I do need the mana for Expel. Okay. Oh no, now it does. Oh. I knew they had that in hand. I didn't think about the fact that it doesn't get exiled as a result. That's very sad. Okay. I think that was my only exile card. Oh my god, really? They just shuffled. That's fantastic news. Really? They have 5 cards in hand, so this is only actually -2/-2. That's a bit annoying. Huh. I guess I'll play another Shield Mage at the moment. Like... Sure. Rather than scrying. I've only drawn 8 lands, actually, out of half my deck. I guess it's about 50-50, so the deck should still be, like, about, you know, less than half land, but not by much. Okay. I'm happy for them to combat trick. Actually, hang on. If they combat trick this, that's okay with me. And I don't mind losing, like, all of these. Because if they combat trick, they lose their flyer to flunk. Oh, wait. They should have... No, it's a sorcery. Yeah. I think that was a big mistake, that attack. I'm not sure what they were up to. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, actually, wait. You should have picked Flunk. Are you insane? This is a way worse removal card. What the hell? I mean, could their last card be some buff? I think they would have used it earlier, right? Is this still game 1? I've lost track. Oh, I can attack with everything. Okay. Throwing away the bookworm is just such a massive blunder. Also, I don't think you should have blocked with those if you had this in hand. Maybe you didn't have it in hand. Probably not, because you would have played it last turn, right? Okay. Hang on. Great card. This is also kind of great. I just want a 1/1 sitting around, so this thing... Okay. Each opponent discards a card. Okay, so I should make sure that I have the unwilling ingredient back in my hand. Which means I can't play this, which is fine. Oh, that's not what that does. I thought it would come back in my hand. Okay, well, I have this one in hand, so all's well that ends well, eh? I could remove this. I guess it's fine. Could they have something to let them sack it now? I guess. But I just don't want this to happen. This draws a card. For some reason I thought it went back to your hand. Discarding start from scratch for a new card. That makes sense. Oh, hello. Nice pickup. Sort of. It's something I can discard to this. I can also just put this in my hand, I'm aware. I think I will. Attack first. They chose not to try to keep it alive by sacking their 1/1. Okay. They wanted the draw, that's fine. Flunking my 3/3, cool. Cool, mostly for them, not for me. Uh-oh. Another flunk? Village rights. Okay, sure. Block with something, then sack it? Maybe? Okay. I guess I should have played that first, and then I could have killed them with Professor's Warning. Whoops. Could I have killed them? I mean, they could have used Village Rights, I guess, to kill this to gain life. This must be a creature. Because otherwise this is like dead on board. And blocking would not be dead on board. Okay, no, they wanted to sack it. They're getting to draw, but they wanted the damage first. GG? Ooh, okay. Yeah, this was game one. I opened with the spell, the spirit, the 3 mana 3/1 flyer, and that was the first game, right? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna be back in just a sec. I ran out of water here. All right, I'm back. I didn't hear anything when I clicked that button. Usually, isn't there a noise? Anyway, I also usually don't. I usually mute when I'm like pouring water, but this time I thought I would let you guys hear it since it was the topic of some discussion. Great hand. 2 1-drops, a 2-drop, decent mana base. That one, I guess. I don't know. Opponent has a 1-mana red instant, presumably like shock or something? They would have used it, right? Okay. Didn't want to use it on a 1/1. That's fine. I don't know. Maybe I could have waited until, since I thought they had shock, I could have waited till I had 3 mana so that I could play it and still have Village Rites, but I didn't have another swamp, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. Whose insane idea was it to put this fucking garbage? Like, I don't care. It's not visually distracting to me, but the noise drives me insane. I don't think I want counters on stuff right now, do I? I have the Dusk Mage coming up, or Inkcaster coming up on 5, but he can put counters on himself. It might be nice. Yeah, we're playing against a red-white deck. Let's just spend our mana efficiently and try to win that way. I want the flyer to be the stronger one. Don't you dare. Okay. If they shock me, I like lose the game. If they had shocked in response. Now shock is like, I guess, bad, but well, doesn't kill it, so it would need to be more. Wow. Just to get in some damage, huh? Well, here's bad news for you. I'm getting some of that life back. I know there's like one of these in every match, or most, but they don't all make as much noise. I feel like it's this board I really hate for some reason. It has the it has the yipping dog on this board as well, right? The whining dog. I don't know. Okay, ripping that apart is cool. Wish I had the mana to do some more, but I Village Rights like should be good, but I keep tapping out, so it doesn't work. It's a lot of damage. He's hoping they don't do it again. I have lethal on... No. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I might need to hold back a blocker. But I have the Silver Quill... Oh. I don't have the mana for that, huh? Yeah. Here I was saying double black on 5 isn't too bad, but... I could have just nuked their thing. I don't know, maybe I should. They might have that, like, trample card. I'm actually gonna play it safe here. Hold back 2 blockers. If they have a buff here, they get to double kill me? How bad is that? Might be bad. I don't think I'm going to be that cautious. Because this is lethal now if I just attack. Well, not if they block, but... If they have that, like, trample, it's +3/+1, and it costs 3 mana. This would be a 4/2 because of this effect. I would take... Sorry. A 6/2. I would take 4 damage. I should be okay. If they have that and another instant, I'm dead. Okay, they don't. Nice pickup. Very good. I guess they were dead anyway because of the menace, right? Okay, so we're at 2-0. Jump into the next game. So far, like, why have we won? I feel like our 1-mana creatures have been pretty good. You know, that wasn't what sealed the deal in game 1, but it was a huge deal in game 2. Okay. And in game 1, it was still useful to have them. I mean, okay, I have no plays for a little while, but I at least have guaranteed ramp up to 5. That's something. Not ramp, but I have land plays every turn. Okay. Two counters on this is not any good at all, so I guess I could kill their thing. That seems insane. Not in the sense of like an intensifier meaning good, but like a play you would make if you were like mentally disabled. I'll attack here because I already have a blocker back for the 3/2. Kelpie, okay, that's some pseudo ramp for them. I think I'll still attack. They can attack with their 3/2 now, but I got by Maybe I should have just attacked with 1. Hold the other back to block the 3/2. I think that is better. I don't know. Their life sort of matters more than mine. Maybe not. Maybe that was wrong. If they don't attack, then I definitely got away with it, but they obviously will, right? On the other hand, would I be blocking even a 2/2 if they attacked with it? I think not. I'd be too afraid of some combat trick. Okay. They removed it anyway, but after attacking. So that card got a 2-for-1, right? They killed their beast and their decisive denial. I guess maybe they're planning to return it to hand somehow? Doesn't untap. Okay. Well, they didn't seem to like this creature. Let's play another. God, it's the fucking fox again. A 3/1? Sure. I have 6 mana. I could play both of these if I wanted, or this and this. Target creature. It doesn't have to be the apprentice. So I could make this a 3/1 for a moment. I think that's good. No. I think I just want to play the Inkcaster now. The next turn, Apprentice Elocution is strong. Oh yeah. You put the counter on as well. Oh, I have enough mana to do this too? I didn't realize I had 7. I thought I only had 6. I don't mind a double block here. But I guess if I attack, I'm taking 4 life of theirs and losing 5 of my own. I think that's fine. Oh, actually, these guys are attacking too. Yeah, go for it. And because of this, the effect is even better in terms of how much mana health is being traded. Let's make sure I at least kill something. Okay, we should be winning in any second now, right? Another land would not be bad. I could play both of these and really overwhelm them. But I don't think I even need to. I think just Elocution pretty much wins the game. Ooh, what are you? Put counters on it. Oh, yeah. Elocution's gonna be pretty good for that then. If I just remove it, I have lethal, right? I'm attacking for 8. They can only block once, and if they do, they lose 1 life. Yeah, this wins. Ward 2, hang on. I can pay that, right? Yes. Target a creature, it hardly matters. So they got stuck on 4 mana. Okay. That's basically what happened that game, I think. Well, 3-0. A solid result. Well, is it a result if the match isn't over yet? If the run isn't over? Is it like an intermediate result somehow? Not sure. Would like a Plains, but I have a 1-drop. I don't know. Maybe I'm too scared of mulliganing. See, this creature is not so, or not creature, whatever. It's mascot or whatever it is not so bad, I think. Oh, it makes the same noise as the other one. It is just this playboard I hate, I feel like. Okay, nothing I can do about you, I guess. Could put a counter on this to chip in more damage. I think that's a bad idea. I might want it for my real creatures. I don't have any real creatures. I think that's probably a pretty greedy play. Green blue isn't going to run a lot of removal, so this actually could chip in a lot of damage. I seem to find myself like the aggro deck. No. Like I don't have a lot of long-term sustainability right now. So I'd rather get in 3 damage per turn than 2. If all they're gonna do is play flying death touch 1/1s. Then that would be fine with me. Am I willing to trade my 2/2 for their 1/1? Oh, it has menace. It can just attack. Okay, ramping. Well, that's classic Quandrix stuff, I guess. I'm surprised you didn't hold 1 back to block my Pilgrim. Or 2 back to block these guys? No. But now you're going to start holding back 1, right? 2? Not sure. Good card. If I attack with you, they can double block with these, which I don't want. But if I attack with you, a double block has to kill 1 creature. Either one of you or one of you. And if I kill this, then suddenly they don't have that available to block this anymore. And it can at least get some meaningful trade. Oh, I could draw a card off of that, huh? I think that's better than getting down another 3/3 flyer that currently does nothing. Oh, really? No lands in hand. I guess that's not a huge surprise. They would have played one earlier. But it's like, ugh, they have a lot of answers, apparently. Let's run this out first. See what they've got. A big play, a Leyline Invocation, a Eureka Moment. They have 6 mana. Okay, big play is a little scary. I guess the Leyline Invocation is what we want to make expensive. I think I could just swing with everything here. Like, the way they want to block that is with one of these taking out my flyer. The 4-3 blocking the 2-3. And letting both of these in? I mean, that's 4 damage. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think I should do that. Maybe I could just attack with both of them on the previous turn instead of doing them over 1 turn each. I'm not sure why I thought that was useful. It was killing a 1-1, but... yeah, I don't think it actually turned out to be very different. Okay, they have the reach card now. They have big play. No, never mind. Don't. Wow, 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 wow. That is a card. Their 2-4 can just block my 3-2. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with it, but it means their 2-4 can't chump something. It wasn't going to anyway. Oh, never mind. It's chumping. Oh, That's the worst way to block? You should have switched these two and... what? Okay, I got lucky on that one. Oh, you know, the fact that this keeps drawing planes after it comes back into your hand actually does make it sort of useful in the late game. I didn't really think about that. They can play Leyline Invocation now, but I have a big flyer still. That seems like some kind of desperation move. Attack with everything, and this thing just dies because it has to block the 4-5? No. Whatever it blocks, I get in for 5. Okay. I'm actually very happy I used my 1-1 counter so early on that unwilling ingredient. It chipped in like 4 or 5 damage and then got a meaningful trade eventually. And that 4 or 5 damage was very useful. Opponent, like, probably was not really on the verge of stabilizing, but they were starting to get some big mana plays available. The Leyline Invocation would have been a nuisance, you know, and they had big play, so... if they had had, like, I don't know, 8 more life, they might have been okay, and I don't know. Obviously, chipping in the damage with Professor's Warning did not deal 8 damage, but it was still nice. Okay, can we turn on the sound effects again for the first time in a year and a half? I don't even mind the meowing. It's annoying, but I'll put up with it in order to, like, be able to hear what's going on. Do I put a counter on this? I don't think this is quite such an aggressive game, and it might be nice to have a way to put more counters on things for this guy. Like, I don't want to put them on this and then just have it removed, right? I'll attack here. They can trade their 1/1 for it, which I'm perfectly happy with. Because they tend to have stuff that buffs these fractals. I just don't want them around. I could make it indestructible, but that seems just awful. Nice card. I don't really want to play anything for 4 at the moment. I could play the Silver Quill Campus. But actually, I think I do. I want to use this and then also play Eye Twitch. I'm about 5 seconds away from trying to delete that cat. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe I'm just never playing with sound effects ever again. You know, I feel like I've watched other people play Magic, and there's like, they don't have those. MTG Arena, disable... what are those things? Mascot? Cat noise? Please give us an option to disable these horrible things, someone says. Disable or mute will put opponent pet to sleep? Are these... people are choosing to run these? That's a war crime. I'm scared of this thing, by the way. This is a sorcery, so I can't use it as a combat trick to kill the 5/5. Ugh. Am I gonna chump with the 2/1? Well, I'm not gonna attack with it, that's for sure. Yeah, I see. Okay, so every time I see one of these, I can just mute the opponent. I'm losing this game. Like, I'm not just behind, I think it is now over. I probably should have discarded the planes and drawn, or land and drawn, actually. Not that it super matters. Yeah. Okay, well, this will slow things down a little. I guess I swing? Since it can't block anyway? Maybe this card was actually worth taking. Since it prevented me from getting ruined in 1 turn. It's gonna take 2 now. I guess I could have used this to buff this when I attacked and gotten some life out of it as well. Kind of forgot that I have this guy already. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Annoying. They're gonna zap my 2/2 in a sec, I guess. Counter, yes. Okay, maybe this will make them stop and think for a minute. But I really wish they had one less life and I had one more. That would be a way stronger position. Which is what I could have had if I had just put the counter on sooner. I was thinking I might want, like... I wasn't thinking, that's the answer. Because then they would have to use Annihilation on like this guy, which they don't mind doing, I guess. Oh, I should have put 1 counter on him and 2 on this guy. That would have been better. Yeah, I already have 7 mana, so I can play the Campus. Remove... I mean, does it matter? I want to remove something and attack with something. Attack with both. They block here. But then they die because of the other effect of this. Okay, got away with a mistake. What a cheeky little finisher. You can globally mute in the settings menu. Okay. I mean, I don't mind the opponent being able to emote me. But I guess if I have to control them both at the same time... Disable emotes. Hide alternate art styles. Auto-order triggered abilities? I don't know, let me pick. It doesn't come up that often, but sometimes it matters. Show phases too, why not? Well, we're 5-0 for some reason? Like, I'm not totally sure what's up with that. Great, I have a 1-drop, a 3, and some stuff. I also now have, you know, a 1-drop to play on turn 2, which is not ideal, but better than having nothing on 2. I'm still connected to the internet. Why does it say it's my turn? I mean, it is my turn. But it says I have priority. That should be what this means, right? Did I crash the game? I'm gonna quit and rejoin as fast as I can. Alright, that loaded fairly fast. It sounds like my thing got played okay. I just heard the... Maybe that was the noise of a swamp, actually. No, it didn't get played. Okay. Alright, so this is showing the phases... of opponent's turn? Of the current turn? I don't... And like when it goes to combat, it'll break, but it always during combat shows these. I don't totally understand what the value of this is. Maybe opponent also got disconnected and this is how we're going to win the game? Could be, could be. I think I would rather... I don't know which 3-drop I'd rather play. Probably just the 2-1 that draws a plains. So that I can continue ramping. Yeah, it looks like opponent disconnected. Got him. At some point, I'd like to... I guess it won't be this game because the opponent's going to just time out. But I would like to stop during somebody's upkeep or their upkeep and draw step and just see if it shows the phases of that or what. Yeah, this is their... They have this stupid pet as well. Okay. I didn't know what was making those appear. I can't believe players have them. I can believe it. I'm just offended. Oh, you're back. Hello. Oh, I can't. I'm muted. I muted them, so I can't emote either. That's fine. My hand has a lot of good cards. Okay, you pick that one. That's reasonable. Oh, it's a 3/3. No balls. Yeah, so I'm in the draw step. Okay. Go to main. Fine. I don't have enough. Black. I should maybe be holding creatures back to block this. But I think they're going to let me flunk it. Seven minus 4 is 3. You're dead. And once again, we want to push for damage, I think. Okay, this is not so great. I can attack with the 1/1, I guess, and let them transfer the tokens. I should have not played the plains yet. I should have let them think I might have a swamp in hand. But I don't, so... Oh, I forgot. They get a 3/2 as well. Oh, no. I guess I should have not attacked, because then my 3/3 would be contesting their 2/3 pretty well. Yeah. This hurts. Yeah, I forgot about the effect this has already. But I can remove that and get in for 4? Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. Oh, I wouldn't even get in for 4 because they would get an inkling. Yeah, okay. Well... definitely a misplay. Is it what cost me the game? I'm not sure. Also, we're only on 5. I thought we were on 6. I didn't look very closely. This is an okay hand. Mostly because of the eye twitch and the decent land base. This is my first time drawing Juke all match, or all draft, I think it is. I hope they don't play a 3-drop, because if so, I won't be able to take care of this. I do not think it would be wise to put a counter on this at this time. A flyer is not that threatening to Silver Quill. They could easily have something that contests it. I want the spell to do something a little bit more meaningful. If they play a creature, I'm just like really quite sad, but I guess I juke anyway. Because I have this coming up to remove this after I remove their other creature. Okay. So now I trade the 1/1 and juke their 2/2. Or did they just let it in? They just let it in. Well, I kind of hate that. It's not a surprise, though. Except that I wasn't thinking. Alright, I'm just gonna make an Inkling as well. Because the juke's not gonna do much. Oh, I should have waited till their turn, maybe, to do that? Not sure. Yikes. This is more important to get rid of than the Professor, I think. And I can do the Professor next, I guess. Although, probably better to play my 3/3. I'm definitely behind this game. Opponent's gotten some decent value out of all that life gain stuff. I would love this card in my deck. Even without the spell effect, it's pretty good. It's a 2-mana 2/2 lifelink menace. That's very threatening. What's happening? Okay. They're committing to this, I guess. I'll remove it. And they're gonna make this a 5/5, presumably. I don't know that I mind chumping the 1/1. To save 5 damage? This might be the best value I'm gonna get out of this card. It's not like it's gonna win me the game all by itself. And learning is pretty cool after all. An Inkling standoff. But I have a couple high value cards, and even the Unwilling Ingredient isn't bad here. They don't have a second creature yet, and one of the ones they do have has 1 toughness, so if they play another creature, the block loses them the Inkling. I think the game's going okay, actually. Which is funny, because everything that's happened so far has been stuff I knew about when I said I was behind. I just did not project into the future far enough to realize that I would reach this state and think things were okay. Okay. Those are pretty good against my Unwilling Ingredient, I guess. This is also good, by the way. They're good threats. I guess I'm just happy to draw a swamp, I think. The Unwilling Ingredient is not so great now, but I think the board state is fine as is. Or what am I going to use this for, right? Let's get this down, I guess, right? Okay, reconnect, I guess? I think it's actually better to hold some mana so that if they try to remove my 3/3, which is the only way I can win the game, that I say, no, please don't do that. Yes, that's clearly a good use of my black mana. It's not the only way to win the game, but it's the thing on board right now that threatens to win the game. Or that is keeping me in the game. Oh. If they give that the Poet's Quill, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be just fine, I guess. Because I can make this indestructible and give it 4 power at the same time with one spell. Alright, I'm just turning off the music forever. That's my plan. It's like, I don't know, whatever. Just a distraction. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. It's a little like hearing nothing is a okay, yeah, very good. Is almost distracting in itself when you're recording and you have to hear your voice all the time. It's used to hearing, I don't know, I'm used to hearing something when I play Magic, so we'll leave it on. I mean, I do threaten to double block, but they're like, okay, I would get the Inkling at least. Presumably you're happy to go to damage here. Right? It's only in response to my thing that you're going to want to do something. Watch out, everyone, the professor said. There's an owlin shield mage in the area. Don't, for example, venture into its cave and then jam a wand up its nose. Okay, please let me have this. This would be grotesque. Disgusting. They apparently have something they're thinking of doing. Am I, like, having more disconnect problems? Their time should be gone? I'm starting up another MTG Arena session to reconnect to this game. Like, maybe I should not be playing right now? I don't trust this one. It says you've lost connection, but that's because I started another instance. I don't trust it. I'm not going to hit reconnect. Okay, all the noises just happened. Yeah, connect. Yeah, can we... It worked! And it's been my turn all this time. And I have another Silver Quill Apprentice. And I used a timeout on that as well. They gained more life as a result of this, but that's fine. Oh, I think the music might have been playing twice because I had 2 windows open for a bit. Come on. What the hell is going on? I still have a long hill to climb. Because this quill makes their stuff all tough to trade with, and they have a lot of life. Okay. I'm actually surprised they didn't play that during the last combat. They must have just drawn this because they had mana, and it would have been an insane play in the combat when these guys were trading. Oh no, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have killed this thing, and it would have given it enough attack. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Are you kidding me? Okay. I do want to get rid of these things, so fine. Go ahead, draw a card. I hate you. Oh, non-land permanent. I could have hit the artifact, I'm realizing. But the Inkling was already kind of a problem, I think? Yeah. Every creature they draw is just going to be gross. Okay. I mean, if I block this and they get an Inkling, then their Inkling becomes insane. I don't think I'm blocking. Right, their Inkling would be like a 4/3 lifelink flyer. What's the point? I just have to let this thing live and figure out what to do about it. Which is not easy. Yeah, maybe I missed my chance. It never occurred to me that you could remove artifacts with the Annihilations thing. Okay, this is something, I guess. Great. More creatures, the last thing I need. Okay. Making this a 4/4 is something. Although actually making you a 3/4 is probably better. Because it gets the tokens on you as well. Oh, right, a 4/5. But I have to hold this back and block, I think. I don't... Well... If they attack with both, I guess it's okay. I still need to get some damage in, and this is 4 damage. Oh god, they get Inklings, though, if I block and kill them. Oh! What am I supposed to do? I don't think this card is that good, but that's like because if you draw it too early, you just kind of like die before it has time to get value. When it actually gets value, it's really quite a lot. Oh, it actually is also quite good. Great. Well, yeah. Okay. Exile a tapped creature is kind of cool. I think I have to just block their 4/3 with my flyer. I hate it, but... I'm just getting rolled by this artifact. Oh, never mind. And enchantment, but also this is horrible. When it dies. So if I exile it, it doesn't die. But I think I have to exile their flyer, actually. Found another one. Just all attack, right? Okay. Well... Okay, exile you, I guess. And then play another Owlin to contest the skies again. I'm still, like, way behind. I think you should have attacked with everything and then I would be dead, right? Well, no, I could have double blocked, but you don't even mind losing your guys. Like, what was the problem? I think that was a pretty big blunder by opponent, but it won't really matter. It's getting scads of value from their non-creature permanents. What could I draw that would help? I don't know. Nothing? I've already played all my good removal. I was gonna block anyway? But I guess... like, what are you doing? You should just attack with everything and make Inklings out of them, right? I don't know. Yeah, because then you just, like, attack and I die. You attack with more Inklings and I'm dead. I need something that can like trade with a 4/3 flyer in order to survive this game, and I obviously have no such thing. Not just trade with, but actually eat. What is opponent up to? Are they just clueless, or is there some master play of mine that they're playing around? Okay, that's kind of scary. Now it's a 5/5, so I have to double trade with it, but like, who even cares? I'm dead anyway. Oops. You could have killed me like 3 turns ago. Oh, it doesn't even double trade. That's cool. Oh, it only goes off once a turn, I forgot. Maybe that's what they've been being so cautious about. Sadly, with the artifact, this is not enough to do anything. Oh, well, no. It gets me 2 life, but that isn't enough to survive. Well, okay, it can block. It can live 1 more turn until I draw something meaningful. Oh! Alright, now I'm dead. I was dead anyway. But I'm going to keep sticking around. Maybe I'll somehow draw something that wins the game next turn. I don't think I drafted the 10 mana win the game card if I was offered one. We're not milling either. I would settle for like 10 mana, destroy all flyers? No, I would still lose if I drew that card. Also, that card doesn't exist, of course. Just a hypothetical. Am I still on 5? Did I make it to 6? I've lost track. What was your name? Calidicimus? Calidicimus? I don't know. It's an okay hand. Not a lot of early tempo plays, but I have 1. Again, short on swamps. I don't have that many double black cards. So I don't think it would have been right to like run more swamps than plains. You run 9/7. But maybe with those, I have those creatures that can like draw planes, and maybe if you consider them red. Sure. Well, hang on. Let's see if they have an instant first. They seem to, actually. I'm not going to put a counter on this just to let them shock it. Okay. I could do it now. I still think they have shock, though. Kind of too bad that they're just gonna... Well... I could wait till 4 to play this. I kind of hate to do that against red. I could also play it now and exile the shock. But I think they would still be happy to play it. Red-white, like... I think being able to stick a flyer is really good. Especially if I can make it a 5/3 flyer the next turn. So I'm gonna wait until I have 4 mana to play that. Conceivably, they might have some other 1 mana red instant, but I don't think there even is one in the format. Flunk's a nice pickup. It is shock, okay. Grinning Ignis? Bunch of buffs. Or combat tricks, I should say. Oh, Igneous Inspiration does 3 damage to anything. Learn. Okay, let's get rid of this. This isn't a combat trick, it's a sorcery. I could have exiled the shock and let them use Igneous Inspiration on this and then countered it, but I don't know. I didn't want them learning. They don't counter it, they still get to learn. I should have, though. Well, I don't know. Yeah, because the one I want to counteract is the one that does 3 damage, and then I can just put counters on this to save it from shock. Should have maybe done combat first so I couldn't block. Now I have a block available. A blocker who can't be killed, by the way, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think it might have been a big mistake. I should have exiled the shock. But I don't know, they might have used the shock anyway. Yeah, they probably would. I am definitely still connected. I'm seeing opponent look around at cards. Really? That's a huge shock. What are you gonna play something like what? I can't believe I got a 2-for-1 with Professor's Warning. I'm gonna put the counters on the Menace, I think. I'm gonna just actually draw cards. See if I can hit a land. Because a black would be pretty nice. Oh, okay. They still have the first strike thing actually. I think I'm gonna just hang back with the 1/1 and be ready to block. Well, am I going to block though? No. Fine. They might just go in for 4 here. I'm not sure. If they have a land, they'll probably try to remove my 3/1 flyer. Maybe. I don't know. Red doesn't really want to spend 5 mana on a single creature when they don't really own the board. What? You read the card wrong? Okay. I mean, it might be right to play... Okay. Wow. Okay, that was a surprising way to win. It might be right to play the card even if, like, you couldn't target one of your creatures. Like, you really want the treasure token because you need blue or something. But when you could do 2 damage with it by targeting your own creature, and you're a red-white deck, I don't understand what happened there. Did they think it was removal? They must have, right? I think the removal, the concession was still a little premature. That game was still in the balance even with that blunder. But sure, it feels bad to make a mistake. I can't take this. I have no plays at all ever until I draw something. Fine. Expel? A Plains? I want all these cards. I'm gonna dump a Plains. I know it's only 2 mana and all my plays are 3. But I'm on the draw, and I don't have anything till turn 3 anyway, so I have like 3 chances to hit a land. And I only need 1. More Silver Quill. Flunk would kill this. Okay, see you later. I'm so glad I can't hear that pet. I'm mad about the 2/2, obviously, but... like, I can expel it before too long. So I guess I'm not actually mad. I killed an okay 2/2. This 2/2 like is a nice combo piece. But they don't yet have the rest of the combo pieces. It doesn't seem that big a deal. I think though that I will just like kind of keep curving out for now. Well, this is I don't need this right now. I'd like a black mana to be able to kill another thing. But I think just developing another creature is probably better. Should have done it before combat, by the way. Not that it matters, they're not blocking. Oh, I love that they play nothing. Can I get away with one more turn of not yet removing that? I think I can. Play this before playing my planes in case I draw Silver Quill Campus. It's a little tempting to play the planes first to leave black untapped so that they might be afraid of Professor's Warning or something if they try to remove my thing. But I think that's pretty niche. And I'm doing damage faster than you are. Ah, and now I can Silver Quill Apprentice and Expel on the same turn. Would be pretty cool. Really going for the damage. Okay. Well, I threaten not quite lethal, but close next turn. And they're tapped out. Okay. So they're really digging for something. All I need to do is remove that thing and it's game over. Okay, well, not if they have... What they have is removal, but... This is 4 damage. I could do 5 if I... No, I can't remove anything. Well, Silver Quill Apprentice could remove itself if the 1 damage were really important, but it's not. Oh, this tap? No, this tapped correctly, yeah. Swamp, okay. I think we got there. What 1 card are they going to draw that clears all this or kills me, right? Alright, they had 1 creature and several buffs for... No, 2 creatures. We did kill 2 creatures. Right? I flunked the Leech Fanatic. And then they just put a bunch of buffs on their laureate. And then I killed it. Expelled for conduct unbecoming a laureate. Oh, we're at 7. I thought that was only 6. Hey! Cool. Well, that's another successful Quick Save and Run. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.